Daf Yomi, tractate Bava Batra, page 65b, top of the page, with the words Hare Kulan Mechurin. All these components are sold as part of the sale of the house. Gemara says, Lema Masnisan Delo Krabi Meir, Di Krabi Meir Ha'amar, Machar Zakerem, Machar Tashmishi Kerem. The Gemara suggests, let us say, that the mission that distinguishes between different types of household items is not in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Meir. As if it is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Meir, doesn't he say in a Braita in 78b that if one sold a vineyard, he has sold all of the utensils of the vineyard, including the movable ones? The same should be true for the sale of a house. Afilu tim Rabbi Meir hasam kavia, achalo kavia, v'mafteach dumya dedalas katani, my dalas kavia af mafteach de kavia. El Machvarta Mesnisin Delo Karabi Meir. The Gemara answers, you may even say that the Mishnah was taught in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Meir, as a distinction can be made between the two cases. There, in the case of a vineyard, the reference is to utensils that are fixed in the vineyard and never removed from it. And therefore they are included in the sale, while here, in the case of a house, the Mishnah is referring to utensils that are not fixed in the house, and therefore they're not part of the sale. The Gemara objects, but doesn't the Mishnah teach the halakha governing a key in similar fashion to the halakha governing the door, indicating that just as a door is fixed in the house, so too a key is fixed in the house? Rather, it is clear that the Mishnah is not in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Meir. Tanu Rabbonon. The rabbis learned in the Brisa. Amocher Zabayis. Mocher Zadelis. Vesanigar Vesamanu Avalo Samafte Machar as Makteshes Hakuka Avalo et Hakevua Machar Haitztrobel Avalo et Hakeles Lo et Tanur Velo et Hakiraim Velo et Harichaim. Rabbi Eliezer Omer, Kol HaMechubar LeKarka, Arehu Kekarka. The sages taught in Brighton to Sefta 3:1, one who sells a house has sold the door and the door bolt and the lock, but he has not sold the key. He has sold the mortar that was hollowed out of the ground, but not the mortar that was fixed to the ground after its construction. He has sold the immovable lower millstone, but not the portable upper millstone. He has sold neither the oven, nor the double stove, nor the hand mill. Rabbi Eliezer says the principle is that any item attached to the ground is considered like the ground, and is included in the sale. Bizman Shamar Lo, Hu B'chol Ma Shebetocho, Hare Kulan Mechurin. Benkach ubenkach, lo machar velo et abor, velo et hadut, velo et hayatzia. When the seller says to the buyer, I'm selling you it and everything in it, all these components are sold along with the house, both in this case. And in that case, he did not sell the pit, or the cistern, or the gallery, as they are considered separate entities that are not part of the house. Tanu Habanan. The sage is standing by Tzinor, Shechakako, Ulebasov Kevao, Posel et Hamikve. Kavao Ulebasov Eno Posel Hamikve. Meaning, Lo Karabi Mani, Lo Karabi Eliezer, Velo Karabanan. The sage is taught in Braita, a duct that when hollowed out and afterward attached to the ground, or to a building, invalidates a ritual bath through the water that channels to the bath. The water in the ritual bath must be gathered directly from a rain or a stream, not drawn with vessels. If one hollowed out a log and used it to channel water into the bath, this is considered drawn water, as he used a vessel. But by contrast, if one attached it first and afterward hollowed it out, it does not invalidate the ritual bath. Before the log was hollowed out, it was already attached to and considered part of the ground, and therefore the act of hollowing it out does not turn it into a vessel. The Gemara asks, whose opinion is this? It appears to be neither the opinion of Rabbi Eliezer nor that of the rabbis. Hi, Rabbi Eliezer. Elaine, Rabbi Eliezer Debayis, still Mahainu Taima. The Rabbi Eliezer Sofer Mochabayin Yafe Mocher. Rabban Sari Mochabayin Raya Mocher. The Gemara clarifies the question. To which opinion of Rabbi Eliezer is this referring? If we say is referring to the opinion of Rabbi Eliezer in the aforementioned variety with regards to the sale of a house, that any item attached to the ground is considered part of the house and is sold along with it, there is a difficulty, as perhaps. This is the reasoning employed in the dispute with regard to the sale of the house that Rabbi Eliezer holds. The one who sells generously anything that is attached to the ground, while the rabbis hold that one who sells sparingly, selling only utensils that serve as an intrinsic function in the house and nothing else, even if they are attached to the ground. But this teaches us nothing about the opinion of Rabbi Eliezer and the rabbis with respect to a ritual bath. Ve'ela Rabbi Eliezer, the keveres devoirim, the Tanan keveres devoirim, Rabbi Eliezer Omer, hare he kekarka v'choisfin aleha pruzbol. But rather, the reference must be to the portion of Rabbi Eliezer concerning a beehive, as we learned in the Mishnah, Shvi'it 10:7. With regard to a beehive attached to the ground by clay, Rabbi Eliezer says it is like land, and therefore one may write a document that prevents the sabbatical year from canceling out outstanding debt based upon it. Such a document cannot be written unless the borrower owns some land, and a beehive is considered like land for this purpose.